We live?
We are.
We're live.
This is video number 6 or 7, I believe. 5 or 6 or 7. 5. Do we want to start again?
No, because there's a big difference, James, in your math. I think it's 6. Because we did lemon bar, then we did
lemon bars. We did the lemon seed tray bake. We did the orange and dark chocolate cookies. We did the one last week, which was the other tray bake, the Jim Jams, and then we've done the peppermint cream. So that's at least 5.
So it's 6.
So 6. This is number 6. Just to clarify.
It's probably not 6, but we'll go with that.
So we are this week doing easy rocky road. We're taking the
easy road. Not the highway,
no,
not the high rocky road.
The easy but rocky road. It's because it's easy, more people travel it, and therefore it gets rocky because it's poorly maintained by the state. Alright. For this one, ingredients wise, you will need 200 grams of digestive biscuits. Rich tea can also be used, or in Sweden it's digestive, because they thought it was they didn't think it was a brand name. Like, they translated it instead of, I can't remember what it was. It was.
What are you even talking about?
Basically, in Sweden, they say digestive instead of digestive because they don't think it's an English word. They think it's like a translated thing. They don't think it's a brand name, so they don't say it how it is. They like pronounce it digestive. Someone clarify for me.
Did you know?
Rainbows. 135 grams butter or margarine, 200 grams of dark chocolate, 70% cocoa works best, 2 to 3 tablespoons of golden syrup. TBSP was throwing me off. I was like, table?
TBSP, table, spoon.
Yeah.
Table, TB, spoon. SP.
Can you tell that I have been very sleepy?
You're very tired.
100 grams of mini marshmallows. Chopped regular marshmallows work too. That's probably a lot of extra work though, but if you really can't get hold of mini marshmallows, then that's the way to go. And icing sugar to dust. And then optional, up to 100 grams, we can use raisins, dried cranberries, or any dried fruit. So technically they could have said any dried fruit.
Too much talking. Wash hand.
Nuts, popcorn, honeycomb broken into pieces.
Nope.
I'm going to break you.
James, do not touch me while I am doing the washing of the hands. No, stop it. He's attacking my sides.
I'd never do such a thing. Is it on camera?
Kinda.
Then I can't prove it.
I could prove it in a court of law.
In the court of war.
Not the court of war.
Court of war.
The court of war.
These days, too much good stuff gets attached to help change that. We've put some brewery waste ingredients.
Why are you just reading the Ecova bottle? They put special stuff in from breweries. Good job.
So they're using a waste product from a brewery.
They're using like the cast-offs, like they use Marmite. You know what I mean?
I mean, that is a good thing.
You know, it's a lovely thing, but you're just reading it in a YouTube video.
No, it's just
nice
like...
sweats. Yeah, you model those sweats. Those look comfy. I am a jeans, like some sort of weird...
Smart person.
Well, I was out and about.
Smart, casual.
I went for a walk today.
I'm just loungy comfy.
You're loungy comfy. I'm prepared. I'm ready.
Well, the first step is grease and line an 18cm square brownie tin with baking paper.
As we have come to learn, that is your job. I am the camera. You are the person. We
don't ever have squares in this house. Whenever I ask for a square tin from Mother, I get...
It's still square.
I get
it's rectangular. It's rectangular. It's square-ish.
It's still a quadrilateral.
It's square-ish. Right, give me a freezing bag and some digestives, and let's go to Wham Bam
Right,
Town.
well, that I was going to say is your job.
Let's go to Wham Bam
Because
Town.
frankly, to be honest with you, I don't feel comfortable damaging digestives in that way. I did eat a load of digestives yesterday, so I hope there's still enough.
It won't hurt the digestive.
Well, there's some in there as well.
It's full of digestives, James.
But what's the date on them? No one told me that the digestives were required for baking, so I ate them.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my god!
Fingers crossed. What's the date on these? Best before 30th of November 19. That'll be fine, right? It's only 6 months, 7 months.
I want you to realise what you've done. It's potentially put this entire video into jeopardy right now. You have to risk it. You have to literally risk it for a biscuit. And he's off. So, what James has done, while I'm musing to myself, and Jam's being an idiot, Jam has eaten. Jam, this is what remains of the cooking digestives. This is a tin from long ago. You can't see. I was going to say, you can't see me. You can see me. He's a fucking idiot. I love him, but fucking idiot. How? How do you make this mistake? This will be a wandering monologue. This will be a wandering monologue. James has eaten all the digestives. He's stolen my hopes and dreams. James has eaten all the digestives.
How long have you been placeholding?
He's eaten all my dreams. He's eaten all the digestives.
Yeah, well, the thing is, what I'm going to say is when people buy things for recipes, they need to tell me. Because I'm used to digestives just being in the cupboard, you know, for eating.
So what was the remedy for the situation?
That apparently these biscuits are what have been left out for the baking. Shortcake biscuits. But I think we should try to use as much digestive and maybe mix some of these in to make up.
No. Use one type of biscuit.
Right, then we use the shortcake biscuits.
You fucking idiot.
Well, these are what Mum has bought. My mother
I know.
It was Mother's idea to make the Rocky Road, and she bought the ingredients. So this is what she bought for it, which is why I wasn't told about the digestives, which is why I ate the digestives.
I'm still upset
because these were not digestives.
I'm still upset about the digestives.
Right, how are we weighing these? This is 400 grams, and we need 200 grams. Do you want me to just...
I want you to try to not eat them while we weigh them.
Oh, fail. I'm so sorry.
Are you eating the biscuits again?
He's eating the biscuits again, Mother. He licked my hand.
Go on in what you're saying. You got your mouth full again. Extra.
I hope we didn't eat all those digestives at one go.
Sugar in it.
Why do you use the digestive sugar in it? Where the other one?
No, not that.
Well, you shouldn't have been. You're just supposed to have a
No one told me.
You take a packet of biscuits and you don't get them back.
It's defence.
Look, biscuits are a way of life.
But only if you make them yourself, and then you can say, "Get my life."
He was going to be upset if he had to attack a digestive. Now I don't think he cares.
These I'm less worried about, but I still think you should beat them up because I feel like I'm close to biscuits. Me and biscuits are one. Except that one. That one can go.
Me and biscuits, we're like this. Proceeds to cast aside a biscuit. Like it's a pawn. Like it's a pawn. In his game of biscuity chess.
No, that is slanderous.
What?
You are like the media.
He was trying to say that you were part of a chess game. Which is fine.
Yeah, and the biscuits just his pawns. Heaven forbid we see his knight.
205 grams, that's close enough.
Don't bash him on the cooker though.
No, I'm going to bash him on the bread.
He's going to bash him on his head.
I'm going to bash him on the... Brash him.
He's going to brash him.
I'm going to brandish them.
Back.
I just want the air out, because otherwise I just want the air
Undo it a
out.
little bit, and then away you go.
Am I using rolling pin or am I just smacking
It
these
says-
about?
You can bash it with any-
With a rolling pin or just the side of your fist. Oh no!
Oh, Graham, you've broken the bag.
Broke the bag!
Have you broken the bag?
I've broken the bag.
How did you do that?
I know exactly how he did because he's so ferocious. He's such a man.
You're incompetent. I'm incompetent. Mother isn't incompetent,
But she's not involved.
but she's not involved. Mother is not involved. Mother is not involved. Mother is not involved. Mother, this is a stagehand.
Distraction, look over here, look at the recipe. Mother is doing stuff with the... Oh.
What are you doing? The stagehand.
It says they should be broken into a mixture of anything between dust and 50p sized lumps.
Do you not have a rolling pin?
You're doing fine. Just bash it around a bit.
You're punching my arm! Stop it!
That should be enough. Don't do it too much. That's
I can't touch the biscuits.
Sorry, I took my frustrations on the biscuit. I shouldn't let you do
I
that.
would say that's done, Graham.
It is undone.
Good
I'm
boy.
sorry that I didn't leave you to do it yourself.
Right.
And
Now in a large saucepan we melt the butter and the dark chocolate and the golden syrup over a gentle heat, stirring constantly until there are no or almost no lumps of chocolate visible, then remove from the heat. What is it with recipes being like this, but it could also be this?
because they're giving you a little bit of leeway.
Yeah, but I don't want leeway. I want
I don't
specific
want leeway,
instructions.
I want to know exactly how it's made.
Right, I think you'll find there's exactly 200 grams of chocolate there. No, there's not. Okay, never mind.
Everyone is making assumptions. Everyone is making assumptions today.
185 grams of
Everyone's making
butter.
assumptions. There's
I'm gonna do
biscuit on the floor.
chocolate first.
Um,
That's 85. That is not 200.
Does it say to melt?
I thought there was 2 lots of 100, so just have to do the 200s and put something else. I might be able to find some more chocolate, but I don't know.
This is just.
I've got chocolate upstairs. You was supposed to be Easter egg.
We're literally having to go through our reserves.
I'm just in. If anyone could see my face, it's just the meme that was lovingly made.
I know what I want to do.
Right, Graham, it's 85 grams per each, so it's 170 grams total. It's only 30 less.
Don't get some other chocolate, isn't it?
And there's got to be Cadbury's. And this is dark chocolate.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be dark chocolate. That's not dark chocolate.
That's what makes the road so rocky. Because it's dark.
I feel like the road's been made rocky just by all the mistakes we've made. It's not even been
Danger is
5 minutes.
amplified by the darkness of the road.
Do you want some Easter egg chocolate?
Oh,
I can't
it's
get
really
into my
helpful
chocolate.
that
Oh.
There was one in the cupboard already. Here's one I prepared earlier.
Oh, hey.
Oh well, you don't want to use all of it anyway, do you? So.
I like how I was like, oh, I'm gonna snap, and it just goes.
And then have you got? I've got some extra butter in there if you need it.
Extra butter.
It better be good.
No, it's extra burst. That's a sausage.
It's not the hardest thing to do. Open the packet.
You do know you have to melt them all together. You can't melt butter. You can't melt chocolate on its own.
I'm aware.
This is ever a bad
My mother doesn't trust me.
I don't trust you.
Yeah,
be fair-
she assumes they're 100 grams.
To be fair, we are incompetent.
It runs in the family, evidently.
Oh.
I just heard Mum going, ah!
Oi!
How dare you!
I am.
Right, so now we need to do 135 grams of the butter.
The butt. The butt. Just the butt. Just the butt.
Oh wait, there's
Just
some
the butt.
butter
Just the
here,
butt.
pre-buttered.
How much butter do we require?
135 grams.
Oh well, that'll be like 80.
Yeah, and then we'll chop in a little bit more, innit?
If this is 80, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Who's your shit? Bloop.
Oh, it's 86. Oh, I nearly lost my shit because I was about to just own you at butter guessing.
The great, grand, ancient tradition
Of butter guessing.
butter
Guessing. Now hurry up. Slip some of that butter into the pan.
Could you get me a niff? A niff.
A gniff.
So we need 135 of this
Here's a gniff.
delicious dairy-based product.
How much? 125?
135.
Oh! Oh! Ho! Jam's like some sort of butter wizard.
Butter wizard!
He's like a butter wizard.
Amazing.
You better be ready for my...
Graham, I'm ecstatic that that was on film.
You buttery magician, you. Right, what's next? Saucepan, the chocolate, and the tablespoons of golden syrup. I've just currently been stood here. My hands are wounded from pounding.
I'll tell you what, if you hold the spoon, I'll pour the golden syrup. It says golden syrup and then baking. Is there a non-baking version? I thought all golden syrup was used in baking.
I just guess it's the company going, we make this for baking, nothing else. If you use it for anything else, you are using it wrong.
Squid, 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 squid. Just say that's one.
A little bit extra is not going to harm you because someone's going to be stuck to
Because
the
it's
spoon.
sugar, basically. It's tree-made sugar.
From... Wait, is golden syrup from maple?
No.
No, because that's maple syrup.
Yeah.
So where's golden syrup from?
It says suitable vegetarians, gluten-free, free from artificial colours, flavours and preservatives. Ingredients: partially inverted refiner's syrup. So it's just syrup. It's just melted sugar.
So it's not good for you.
What, sugar or syrup?
The syrup.
Well, there's 2 to 3.
You said it came from trees.
I don't know.
Why are you lying?
I make a lot of claims. I'm only a humble butter wizard.
Christ.
No, I don't claim to be that either. Right, so we need to do that. And then you add the marshmallows. So yeah, so I should say, just to clarify,
What?
Grease and line an 18cm square brownie tin with baking paper. That's step 1.
Have you done that?
Step 2 is place 200 grams of digestive biscuits, or in this case, any fucking biscuit you can get hold of, in a freezer bag and bash it with a rolling pin, or just the side of your fist or your family's fists, until they're broken into a mixture of everything between dust and 50p sized lumps. Set aside. 3. In a large saucepan, melt 135 grams of the butt or margarine. Can you put that in the bin where it belongs? Thank you.
Why is that
200
my
grams
job?
of dark chocolate and 2 to 3 tablespoons of golden syrup, which may or may not be tree blood. Over a gentle heat, stirring constantly until there are no or almost no more lumps of chocolate visible. Then remove from the heat, leave to be cool. Then you take the biscuits, and that's the next step.
Right, so we're just, you know, waiting.
Waiting. Waiting. I wonder if anyone can get the song, the film that song's from. Waiting. No one's going to be able to get it.
I don't even know what song that is.
It's, I believe...
You said 3 words and they were the same word with the same bit of music. Waiting!
That's basically the song.
It's
like the way she sings it, it's actually quite hard to hear the lyrics. Waiting! Yeah, I believe it's one of the songs in Breakfast Club. If you guessed it correctly...
What was the point of guessing? If
I gave them a good minute!
Terrible.
That way,
Terrible.
That way they get the answer.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Why are you touching my spoon?
Just giving it a good stir.
Faffing about more like.
You're faffing.
Ow.
I hit you with 150 grams approximately of marshmallows, and we know that that E symbol means vaguely in the ballpark.
Yes, because the blueberries were... Blueberries.
Bye-bye, blueberry.
Bye-bye, blueberries. Bye-bye, blueberries.
Delicious.
These ones are pink and white mini marshmallows.
Wait, so we're having to choose all of them?
No, we use 100 grams, so 2/3.
I feel like the butter isn't going to melt before the chocolate.
You do it until it's all just melted. And then you pour everything in. The biscuits, the marshmallows, any loose change.
Whoa, no, not the loose change. Not the loose change.
I'll find another use for it.
You don't put 5 peas in a rocky road, James.
That's what I've been doing.
You've made rocky road before.
Oh, I can smell the butter.
We should dice the butter more. You just chunked it in like a Neanderthal.
I'm a butter wizard, not a butter slicing wizard.
There's no distinction, James. You're either a butter wizard or you're not.
I mean, I can cut it for you if you want.
No, I've got it.
Oh, he's got it, ladies and gentlemen. He has got it. It doesn't look like he's got it. He looks like he's fumbling.
It's very hard to cut.
He's
with a
rolling
spoon,
on
James.
1 on that 20-sided die.
My dies actually kill people.
Is it a die or a dice if it's multiple?
It's dice if it's multiple. My die, my D20 die, which you roll, 1 singular. No, I'm angry. I will look at you with disappointment.
I will smack it! Shall I turn it down now?
It's up to you. You're the butter wizard. You butter know what you're doing.
I honestly can't believe how close, how on point that slice of butter was. It was... blew my mind.
It blew my mind.
Literally, I could shit myself later and I'd still be having an excellent day.
I'm not sure if that's something you want to admit to.
No, I said if. I said I could. I'm not saying it's gonna happen. doesn't happen very often.
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
I don't think I've shit myself since probably being a young child.
Good.
But I'm just saying, if it did happen, if there was an emergency of brown star alert,
or you like really trusted a fart.
Yeah, but sometimes that's the problem. You trust a fart, and it's just like, no,
you gamble.
No, that's just how it is. Well, that lowered the tone of the stream.
It's not a stream. It's not a stream.
I'm leaving.
Every fucking time.
I just think of everything I do as a stream of consciousness.
Every time. It's not a stream. It is now. Unless you want to hook up this GoPro to the internet. This is not
I mean, it can actually live stream directly to, I believe, Facebook, and maybe one of the other ones.
YouTube.
I don't believe it can do Twitch, unfortunately. Which is weird, because that's a big market that they're missing out on. I don't know why I said stream. I don't know why.
You keep doing it. It makes me upset.
I mean, but you don't care when I talk about shitting myself.
That's because that's funny.
Oh, but saying stream is just unprofessional.
Yeah. It's a video, James Christ.
God, it's a pre-recorded media from the 90s.
Is it the 90s?
Well, I'm sure like the AVI standard, and I think a lot of the MP4 probably came along in the 90s, I think. Can't say categorically, but I feel like it is a 90s. I mean, HD obviously wasn't.
I hope that as you say this, like, facts that are correct are being displayed on screen.
If I can be bothered to edit that, yes.
Just like, actually, MP4 was made here. Oh. See, I reckon MP4 was made like 2000s.
I think the standard has been around for a long time. It's like USB has been around for ages,
we're good.
But
We're
then
done.
it's just been upgraded as it went.
We're there. It's nice.
That is a nice amount of melted chocolate.
I don't want to go...
We could literally stop here.
Right. I'm taking it off the heat. Turn the oven off.
Turn the heat off.
It says leave it to cool, but...
Yeah, I think that's just while you weigh stuff into it. It says leave to cool, but it can't be completely cold, because otherwise how are you going to mix it? It would go solid. So, you know. How about I dump some stuff on you?
Yes, do that. Dump.
Right. Oh, the thing is though, that's going to be still hot, isn't it?
Use the table then.
We should give it... I'll use a bowl. I'll use a bowl. And I'm going to do... The biscuits are prepared, so we don't need to worry about biscuits.
I'm just stirring it because it feels natural at this point.
Natural?
Yeah, I've just become one with the spoon.
It's chocolate in its natural form, how it's found in nature.
Find it in the rivers, deep within the Gakakuku jungle.
That one tasted pink. And that one tasted white.
You're telling me the chemicals that are used to create marshmallows have tainted the flavour?
You say taint, I say enhanced.
What'd you do?
Nothing. Bye-bye 103 grams.
Oh, that became thick.
Careful. Don't want to have to mark this as mature.
Thick.
Some of these biscuits are definitely not the size of a 50p.
I went a little overboard, it's fine. Just don't get the bag in.
Ooh, but that adds to the flavour.
Oh yeah, real. There's some 50p pieces bits.
We got that, and then we need. Are we doing sultanas or what do you want to do?
I'm open to sultanas.
Basically, you take the biscuits, 100 grams mini marshmallows, and up to 100 grams of additional ingredients: dried fruit, nuts, popcorn, or honeycomb, if you like, and stir it into the chocolate mixture until everything is completely covered. Then you tip the mixture into the lined baking tin and spread it out to the corners. Chill for at least 2 hours. Right, I'm going to do half and half, which is famously half cranberry and half sultana.
Is it?
No. But I want to sound like I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Sounds about right.
Look how the cranberries. There's normally a cranberry pot.
You're conflicted. I can feel it.
There's normally cranberries. Oh, there they are.
There's normally
It
cranberries.
moved from where I would normally put them. Oh, bang on 100.
Oh, now he's a cranberry wizard. Go on then, pop it in.
That's the sound that they make in nature when they pour out of a bottle.
The berries as they fall from it.
The tree is like, oh no! And the berries are like, bye 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 bye. See you later, Mama Tree! Or bush!
They're just like, blah, 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 blah.
God damn, that is some.
Dick.
That is some rocky road.
Admit it, you don't know what to say about this beauty of creation.
Looks like someone's eating oversized corn.
God damn it!
Anyway. Smells a lot better than that. Right, do you want me to bring over the tray?
Yes. Can't
Now, do you
believe
want me to butter the side of the tray?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes!
Mum said not to.
Oh, okay, then we won't.
She said that the bottom bit was fine.
Has it been buttered?
This, it doesn't need
No,
to
the
be
bottom bit.
buttered. That's on the bottom bit.
Okay, well if it gets stuck, it's your fault.
Well, it says...
Listen, okay, it's fine, let's go.
Tip the mixture into a lined baking tin, spread it out to the corners, chill for at least 2 hours.
Come on.
Then you dust it with icing sugar. I think what we'll do is we'll just tip it out anyway. Num num num. That was not a good sound.
What noise are you making and why does this upset me?
Quite a lot of chocolate still in that pan.
Yeah, because it's caught to the bottom.
Cook carrot cake.
Cook a carrot cake. You monster frisbee.
He does like throwing discs, doesn't he?
Who?
Freezer.
Yeah, he's like...
In the show, he throws a lot of discs, which ends up being his demise. Spoiler.
He comes back, spoiler.
Like everyone in Dragon Ball Z.
Most villains don't
Oh,
come back.
Goku's died. Like 4 times.
3 times, I think.
Yeah, but it suits him.
Death does not suit
He
anyone.
looks good with a halo. I like the halo bit with...
Sprinkle has a halo in Animal Crossing. I gave it to her. Oh. That doesn't mean I killed her. Just so we're clear.
Just wish that she was an angel.
Oh, I just bought her a halo.
Do you want to give that bit a good old prod down?
I've patted that quite a lot.
You have.
You're probably gonna have to edit me like just patting it and then like cut or something because I've batted that like fucking ages.
I will do that after the cut though.
What?
So your explanation will be after the cut of why there's a cut.
Well, yes, of course.
Right, so are we saying that this is ready? It's actually still pretty bloody warm.
That's why you put it in the fridge.
Okay.
Go. You're not happy with my job. I patted for ages.
Yeah, you patted, but you didn't provide enough pat.
I'm not cow. I don't just pump out pats. Come on.
Right. Into the fridge. Into the fridge. Into the fridge.
Into the fridge. Into the
told
fridge.
there's a space.
Yeah, there. Big space. There it goes.
Any of that chocolate left?
Mother's come calling for chocolate.
I did buy it.
I mean, we might have chocolate. Goodbye. And we will be back.
See you for the tasting. Well, the tipping out, the dusting, and the tasting.
Yee. Oh. Unite! Hello.
We're back.
It's very late. Don't point at me. Don't point. See your finger. See it. See it now.
Right. We need to get it out.
Whoa. There you
Now,
go.
what I suggest we do is we don't cut until we've tipped it out. So if I get a bit of baking paper. There we go, sir.
Just cracking.
What you can do is do that.
It's not come out. It's come out.
As now. And shall we turn it over again?
It's just a slab of chocolate.
Tastes good though.
Now you can dust with icing sugar.
I think we should.
You want to, do you?
I mean, we don't have to. Technically.
We don't have to.
Technically, the step says to tip the mixture into a lined baking tin, spread it out in the corners, chill for at least 2 hours, which is what we've done. Then dust with icing sugar and cut into 12 fingers. I mean, I think it's sugary enough already.
I think so too. Do we have a box we can put it in?
Yes.
Okay, then we'll cut it and we'll box it.
But the main thing is to taste test.
To taste test.
To taste taste.
To test the taste.
So, that's half. Oh,
That's a satisfying noise.
that is a crispy cut, that is. It's only the marshmallows that cause any resistance to the knife. Right, so that's 2. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then you just
Do
half.
that. That would be 8. It's supposed to do 12, so it needs to
I
be.
think it's too thick.
It's not what you said. 4.
I did say it was quite thick. It's a chunky. It's a chunky bake.
You like a chunky bake, don't lie.
Whoa.
I've seen your reviews on the internet. looks a chunky bike. Oh.
Where do you recommend? Which bit do you recommend, James?
I think the sugar will make it look nicer. Or, you know, like where you drizzle it with the thing and it's like got the...
Yeah, you could have not added the chocolate and added that as drizzle.
But I'm just going to take a corner bit.
Don't be greedy, Graham. That's 2 bits. Oh.
That's really good. That's very good. It's so easy to make as well.
Very easy.
Part is putting it in the fridge. And biscuit is good. Cranberry. Solid bake.
Is it baked?
Peppermint cream's other than this is. Marshmallows. Sometimes get sultana or cranberry. And the biscuit is mixed in as well. I think we needed a little bit more chunks of biscuit and the rest of the dust.
Yeah, maybe.
That's how I would improve it.
Box it then, good sir. Box it.
Not going to waste the viewer's time boxing it on the view.
Fair enough.
During view, I don't know. I'd almost said stream again.
But you're learning. I see that marshmallows have grown your mind.
Don't think
Wow.
that's physically possible. I've been given a recipe by Turbo. She has translated a Swedish recipe, which is, I believe it was Swedish sticky cake.
So is that our next week?
So our plan is to do that for next week.
Done deal.
Don't say done deal when I say our plan is.
Done deal. Gotta do it now.
Just got to do it. But yeah, we'll see you next week.